Hey, what's going on? Facebook, YouTube, internet land. You got Joe Stewart here, author of Create Your Own Economy, joined by my business partner and my cousin Craig, and also we got
Woo!
Prince OG. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Prince
Hey,
OG, the $100 Don,
hey, go ahead.
the founder and creator of the Money Club 100 Man Empire, founder of Trey Moet, Yes Lord Empire. Holla.
Hey, so I mean, interesting story of how we kind of came into contact. I was on Facebook the other day and I got a message from Prince, and he said, hey, I see you live in Port St. Lucie, and he said, I'm in Port St. Lucie right now, near off of US 1, which is kind of down the road from me, and I was like, oh, cool. What are you doing down there? And just, I mean, I don't want to tell your story, but just kind of from what you told me from there then on out, just kind of share that story with them real quick, because I mean, you guys want to hear some dedication to the business and dedication and commitment. I mean, some people say that they're going to do whatever it takes, but this guy took it to a whole another level.
All right, so everybody wake up now. One family, we had the South Beach getaway, started June 6th, right?
June 6th, yeah.
Started June
Or
6th.
July 6th.
Or, my bad,
You
yeah.
good?
July 6th. And all right, so I was like, man, I think it was in June. I was like, man, I'm trying to get down there. I lost my car earlier. Well, I lost my car 2 years ago. I was like, man, I gotta get down there. I gotta meet these people, meet somebody, either Greg, Jason, Seymour, or my upline Trey. Meet somebody. So I was like, all right. So came down to it. July 1st came. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna bike down there, whatever.
Wait, when you say bike, you're not talking about no Harley Davidson.
No sir. Bipedal, my own knees, body. All right, so I was like, all right. July 2nd, got money ready, got the bike ready, new tires, air, got a different seat, all of that. Ate some food, obviously, and then at 1 a.m. July 3rd, I left Pensacola and just started.
That's dedication, man. What was the hardest part for you? Like, was there any point when you were like, man, I don't know if I should do this. I want to turn around and go back, or were you just, man, I got to meet these people. I got to pick their brain. I'm not my why is gonna my why is gonna outweigh my work on this one, and I just got to get the job done at the end of the day. Is that what it was?
Basically, I think the hardest part really was the hills between Husford and I think Husford and Perry. No, Husford and Tallahassee. The hills were crazy. Like I got up at 5 a.m. and the sun was just coming up. So I'm going up these hills. It's nice and cool. But around 6:30, that sun peeking over that hill, and I'm going up the hill.
Man,
I get people waving, driving by, honking their horn. I'm like, move over, something. So, but at some points, I was like, it'll be a long stretch of road, and I'm just like,
bike, just getting through it.
yeah. So I'm just like, okay, I know what I was like, I can't like quit and say, all right, I'm just gonna turn around and go home and give up on myself. Like I couldn't do it. There's no way. I'm just not built like that. So long roads, I was just like, I'll actually motivate myself. I'll be on the bike, like sweat drip pouring down from my face. And I'm just like, all right, you got this, hill. Who got it? You got it. Go up the hill. Go. You got this. Come on. Who's giving up? Is you? So
Definitely.
self motivation, talking to myself.
Did you listen to any like motivational music or anything through your phone or iPad?
No,
It just all in your head?
It was all in my head.
That's just something. Tyson, what are you doing? Trying to get on camera.
So then I got where did I get? I got to, what's the city outside Orlando? Not Tallahassee.
Melbourne?
No, before Orlando, it's a major city.
Gainesville?
Gainesville. I got to Gainesville and I met a dude who retired, some old guy. But basically he's like an antique restorer.
Mm-hmm.
And it was storming. I have most of it documented on my Instagram, which is at bro.stop.being-broke. Go follow me on Instagram. And I documented most of it through pictures. All right, so Gainesville, when I got there, it was going to start storming, actually, pictures and everything. And so this guy, I don't know him from Adam. He's an old man. He's met Frank, not Frank Sinatra. He's met what's the dude from Greece?
Oh, John Travolta.
He's met John Travolta. He's done a bunch of crazy stuff. I got to learn his story. So he's a number from Adam. This dude takes me to his house and lets me sleep in his house overnight.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's like
That's
one.
good luck,
Yeah,
man.
that's like as soon as something like that, I was like, all right, I know I'm supposed to be doing this. I know I'm on the right path. So then I got to Gainesville. He let me sleep the night at his house. Don't know him. And then he dropped me off at Gainesville. I took off from there, and I got to inside of Gainesville. And then I met this pool guy named Gregory, which there's actually a video. I think you saw the video.
Yeah, I saw the video.
There's a video on Facebook where he met me, and he picked me up, and I told him my story, and he's like, all right. And then he took me into Orlando, dropped me at the beginning of Orlando. So the video is on Facebook as well. His name is Gregory S. Smith or Gregory C. Smith. He owns a pool cleaning company in Fruitland, Florida, or Fruitvale or something like that. But yeah, he's a great guy. So look him up on Facebook. So I got from Orlando, made it out of Orlando by nightfall. It took me, I got to
Port St. Lucie?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne,
I got to
Melbourne.
Melbourne from Orlando, like 33 miles out, just pedaling all night. Like, passed through a couple small, like, little cities along the way. It's like 4 miles away, 6 miles away. That's how I gauge the time. So right now, if you told me, all right, this city is 20 miles away, I'd be like, all right, that'll take 4 miles. That'll take 4 hours to bike.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I started to gauge my time. Like, all right, bam, this is 6 miles. All right, that'll take me like 30 minutes. All right, this is 10 miles. All right, I got that. So I started breaking it down to keep myself motivated. But then when it said that sign to Melbourne, 31 miles away, I was like, whew. I was like, all right, let's go. And I just hit it. I was like, I can't, like, there's no way for me to stop. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep going. So I just went. I watched the moon rise and go down, and I got to Melbourne, and I stayed there till like, this is June 7th. All right, so I stayed there till like 6 in the morning. I was like, all right, had 3 bananas, protein bar, and then I was like, all right. And I biked out to Fort Pierce. And on my way to Fort Pierce, my tires finally said, we're done. We don't know what you're on. And it said, whatever. And gave up on me. So I was like, man. I hit Trey up. I was like, man, I'm like 2 hours away from Miami, man. But, yeah. It's like 8 o'clock. He was asleep. I was like, oh, man. So I just started walking. I'm like, fuck it. I started walking. And so a cop picked me up, took me to 95 to a McDonald's at the beginning of Fort Pierce. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna take you to the next county, drop me off at McDonald's. And that's when I was 2 hours away. Trey hit me up. He's like, oh, bro, you can't find a ride. Can you find a ride? Everybody's about to leave. I was like, oh, it's the last day. I was like, you know what? If I can make it there, I can. If not, we'll see what happens. So then I was in Fort Pierce. I met a wonderful couple. Don't know from Adam, and they're like, hey, how'd you make it here? He told my story, like, hey, well, come stay with us, and we'll figure out what's going on. I was like, all right, let's do it. And so they're interested in joining as well. So you see, I was able to build up 3 solid connections, and
Just on your bike ride
just
down.
on my bike right now, 3 solid connections with people I don't know from Adam that were willing to work with me for me. So anybody saying they can't get 3, well, if you can't find 3 in your whole city, I'm sure somewhere else.
You ride your bike down to the next town and
Right,
find somebody.
you'll find somebody. So I have 3 different connections in 3 different cities of people to build and grow my team with. All right. So right now, PSL hit up Joey. I was like, all right. Since I'm here, I might as well start a team in South Florida, and then hit up Miami and do my own South Beach getaway.
Yeah, man.
So that's my story. I'm here in PSL. I'll be here for a while. I might head back to Pensacola sometime in August. But until then, it's work time. Work and play. So Prince OG.
Yeah, guys, I mean, basically, he summed everything up. But I mean, the whole point of this video was just, man, it's such a small world. I mean, he just connected with me on Facebook, said, hey, I see you're in Port St. Lucie, I'm in Port St. Lucie. We both happen to be in the same, network marketing company, WakeUpNow. And I just love this industry because, you meet different people, you hear these crazy stories. I mean, me and Craig, we went down to Miami 2 years ago for a big function like this. And there was a guy there who rode his bicycle from like the top left of the nation all the way from the west to the east, just to make it up in Canada, to make it to his event. And you hear stories like that, and these people, just that crazy dedication. Not everyone's just gonna hop on their bicycle and say, you know what, I'm so dedicated to this business, and I'm so dedicated, to meeting my mentors and meeting the corporate staff, that I'm just gonna ride my bike 600 miles to make that happen. Not everyone's gonna do that. Yeah, there's a few out there who will, Prince OG being one of them, but that's what separates those who are only making a couple $100 a month in this industry, and those who are going to go on to make millions. And I believe without a shadow of a doubt, man, you got what it takes, man, to be making big money in this industry. So guys, I'm gonna tag Prince OG in this video. I'm gonna give you his Instagram, all his contact information, because I mean, look, if you guys are looking to partner up with a real leader who, when I say he's gonna do whatever it takes to help you and your team get to the next level, I mean, I actually mean it. I don't say that about everybody, because I'm not going to put my reputation on the line. But it's just an honor to meet this guy face to face, and do videos together and chat a little bit, get to know him a little bit better, because we can connect with people on Facebook all day long, but going actually to meet them at the events, or just meet them like this in a casual setting, that's what the industry is all about. So I mean, I'm pretty much done. I don't know if you want to add anything, Craig, but I mean, this is an awesome video.
Yeah, I mean, really, it really just comes down to how dedicated are you to your business, and how dedicated are you to seeing your successful vision fill out. I mean, this guy was willing to, how many miles is that trip? It's
well, it's actually 500 plus miles, but I let myself be honest, because I got a ride from the dude to Orlando, and at the edge, so I say 400 miles plus. I biked.
This guy was willing to ride his bike 400, almost 500 miles to get to his company event, guys. If that doesn't show dedication to your business, and you're not that dedicated when you want to get the job done, I mean, it really just shows what's going to happen at the end of the day. If you're dedicated, you're going to see the end result. If you're not, you're going to sit on the sideline and watch success pass you by. So with that being said, there's really nothing left to say, man. We're gonna hit him with the one life, and it's upside down.
Hey, there's no video without some technical difficulties, guys. I'm telling you. But yeah, guys, come join the fun, man. We're having a blast with this thing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and picked up a few gold nuggets.